Y'all got to check this footage out. What's going on, y'all? Jeremy Pierre, where y'all know him most for over the Young Dolph case, reporting on the Young Dolph case. Y'all know what it is. We're officially on Demon Time. Check it out, y'all. Our favorite motherfucking reporter, at least one of them anyway, Jeremy Pierre. Now, if you know, he got robbed, I think a few months back, about 2 or 3 months back, early in the morning, like right before when they was going on air. Right before they was going on air, rather. You know, folks pull up on them and shit, took their cameras, all this shit, and was trying to take the car, but the door was locked, and I guess they was in a rush or whatever. So, yeah, that shit that was crazy, man. Then after that happened, you know, he was kind of shook up. He been kind of shook up and shit. So he doing an interview, you know, not an interview, but you know, he telling his story or whatever. And the blind man walking up behind him and walked behind, man, scared the shit out of him. But that all come from, you know, how crazy the city is, and you know, shit he been through while he been doing that, you know, Fox13. So check the footage out. Here we go. Let's run it.
All right, right now, it's a very hard time for the entire family. This shooting took place just before 10:30 here on Masterson Cove, of where he later died. Now,
welcome back to the
And
Fact
y'all finna talk about the
Robberies can
robbery.
happen to anyone, even
Check it out.
reporters out on the job. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre in Memphis, thankfully, is okay after thieves stole all of his gear.
And still,
Now, in
they
between
robbed
live shots
them.
for his show, it was him and his photographer out on the scene. He joins us from Memphis, Tennessee.
Check it out.
And my favorite reporter from Fox 13 in Memphis, Jeremy Pierre, is here in the news again, man. What happened out there?
man, well, you know, last Thursday, getting ready to go live for our Good Morning Memphis show, right before we went live, right before getting out the car, we were held up. The guys told us to stay in the car, and actually they tried to get in the car, but the doors
Really?
happened to be locked. Yeah, man.
Now, did they have a weapon? Did they brandish anything? Did they show a weapon of any kind?
Well, as they were getting away with the TV, the live view and the camera and the tripod, I got out of the car. I walked right behind one of them, and he raised up his shirt and showed me a handle of a pistol. So I said, "You could have it. You can take it."
Yeah, you don't
It ain't
want to
mine,
put your
no
life
way.
on the line for something like that.
Yeah.
And you think the last thing a criminal would go after is a news crew. But
Man,
they took all your tools of the trade. They took the camera. They took the live view, and the live view, for the viewers who don't know what that is, that's so you have the capability of going live from somewhere instead of the old school satellite trucks that many of them remember.
yeah, they probably think it's a time machine, man. You know how these folks think.
So when you were being robbed, I mean, what did that feel like to you? Did it feel like a violation? And also, was it frightening?
I'm gonna tell you, we report on it so much here in Memphis. You know, I hate to say that I was not surprised, but
Motherfuckers
I
crazy.
wasn't. And you know, we for 5 hours every morning we're live doing that Good Morning Memphis show. So we make ourselves a visible target, especially before daylight. You know, so you know, criminals will always try to whenever you give them an opportunity, they're always gonna take it. So, and you know, we can't carry any weapons on the job or anything. And look, I don't know what they expect to do with the live view and the camera.
Right.
You know,
You can sell it in Mexico. I'm sure they can do that. But
man, they're a long way from the border.
that's right. I'm thinking about Houston. But did it appear to you that they had planned this out, that they were waiting on you guys, they targeted you guys?
No, you know what? I think they would have got us before 5 o'clock. This happened at about 5:53. That's crazy. I remember the exact time. because I heard in my IFB, hey, you're gonna be the top of the A block. Matter of fact, I had the lead story that day. And so everybody's wondering, where the hell is Jeremy? Where the hell is Jeremy? We need the shot up. The shot is in the back of a thief's truck.
And you were able to get a shot of the vehicle that they were in, right?
Yeah, real quick. Because I didn't want to point a camera at them or a phone at them so quickly, because again, one of the guys, at least one of them, it was two of them. One of them showed me a handle of a gun. I didn't want him to think that that phone actually happened to be a gun or anything of my own. So, but you know what's the crazy part, Isaiah, man? The photojournalist I worked with, this is actually his second time being robbed out of the camp.
Wow. Wow.
Crazy, man.
And then we all know in the news business, you know, we're victimized a lot out in the field. Many times people will steal stuff out of your truck. It'll be a theft. But this is a robbery. This is bold, and your life was in danger. And we're glad you're okay. And I'm sure the photographer is okay, right?
Yeah, he's pretty shaken up. But my boy Marcus is going to be good. He took a day off, spent some time with his kids. And you know what's crazy, Isaiah, real quick? The police officer, one of the police officers that came up, and they were rendezvousing, trying to get our statement. The police officer said, well, is this a theft or a robbery? I said, I'll be damned. This is a robbery. I was here.
There's a big difference between a theft and a robbery. Well, Jeremy, we're glad you're okay. And of course, we'll keep checking you out at Fox13.
And check out this about the other man who shot up in Fox 13.
Today, the gun violence plaguing our city has touched our home here at Fox 13. We come to you tonight in gratitude that no one, of course, was hurt.
And we want to walk you through what happened. This surveillance video that we have is from our lobby. A man came to our station on Highland, wanted to tell his story. Instead, he fired a single gunshot through our front door. Thankfully, we have ballistic glass. The bullet, fired from a high-powered semi-automatic rifle, was able to penetrate. It did hit our front desk, our front reception desk, but thankfully, no one was hurt.
The man then went next door to a restaurant where he barricaded himself in a bathroom and then live streamed his rant on Facebook. Police blocked off the entire Highland Strip and helped to keep our employees safe. This is a shot from outside of our front door. Now, eventually, police were able to talk him out and then take him into custody.
Like many victims of crime in our community, we cannot help but wonder, in this case, what might have happened. After all, that ballistic glass in our front facade, designed to stop or at least slow down high-powered bullets, was installed only a few months ago. Now, our crews are safe, well, and able to bring you live team coverage of this story tonight. We begin with Fox 13's Dominique Dillon, who was on air on this very desk anchoring Fox 13 midday when the gunman came to our station. So, Dominique, what were your thoughts when you heard the gunshot?
Well, I actually didn't hear anything. I was on the newscast focused. And then during a commercial break, one of the managers came into the studio and shared with us we were on lockdown. Only on Fox 13, this camera here caught everything unfold. You can see him at our front door. He's trying to speak with the security guards at the front desk. He lifts his rifle and shoots into the inner door. The bullet hits the floor and ricochets into the front desk. Both security guards duck for cover. As you can imagine, they were shaken up, but fortunately, no one was injured.
She crazy.
And then you can see him yanking on the door handle several times, still trying to get in, but he had no luck. Then he turns around and he tries to kick in the glass door. Once that doesn't work, he gathers his items and he takes off. Now, take a look at this. You mentioned earlier we do have ballistic
pulling
glass.
on the door handle.
The bullet was able to travel through the glass.
Well, he gonna shoot
it hit
once
the floor,
right there.
And then you can see that it ricocheted.
Look how he kicking the door, pulling on the handle.
Once again, fortunately,
trying to get in there,
no one was injured. Daryl.
That is Fox 13's Dominique Dillon.